So I'm up to $113 for the day. So I'm making some money. I'm doing pretty good. I am not complaining. 4 trips. Told you, those airports make a huge difference. I love Fort Lauderdale. I do. I like Fort Lauderdale a lot. Miami's all right. Miami's stressful. Miami's like its own different animal in a way. It really is. And it's good money, I guess, if you're doing the higher tiers. But I think you could do just as good in Fort Lauderdale and Palm Beach and Boca and stuff as you can in Miami. But it's all good. Making money, that's all that matters. So, get out. Make sure it's clean. So I think what I'm going to do, look at that. It is lit up like crazy. I think what I'm going to do is work over here in Fort Lauderdale tonight. I don't know, I like this area. I like these people. They're pretty nice. It's not really people, because people I meet are very nice. So that's not really, I hate to say it like that because I don't want coming off the wrong way. But what I mean is like a lot of tourists over here, and it's like different tourists. Less competition, I feel like, in a sense. Honestly, I do. Miami's, you got tons of blacks. All you see is suburban. Now you got all those resorts and residencies, so you got people from all over the world. It's season, so I understand all that. Got a lot of people there, but I don't know, sometimes I feel like I just make more here. It's easier here. Look, I got a ticket in Sunny Isles, and I don't know, this has been my best spot so far, is Fort Lauderdale. Fort Lauderdale's been great. West Palm's not too bad. Tampa was pretty good too, but Tampa was smaller, shorter, didn't quite make as much. Orlando's good sometimes. It's just, Orlando's just, I don't know, I loved Orlando when I lived there, but I haven't been there in so long, like lived there. But Orlando's touristy too, but it's a different type of touristy. Here's almost like, reminds me of St. Augustine, but with more clubby, more bar-y type feel to it, a little bit busier than St. Augustine. St. Augustine's more like that history, but you get a lot of people from the U.S. Orlando, you're going to get a lot of people from overseas. Miami, you get a lot of people from overseas, a lot of people from Europe. Like where I'm at, it's like, in that area, I think it's like, it's not Scandinavian, but it's not Russian, but it's like European people. You got a lot of those type of people. That's like where I got my hair cut. I don't know what kind of language they speak. And I hate saying stuff because I feel like I'm saying something the wrong way, but I'm not. I'm trying to explain it, but I can't think of the words to explain it. And I'm not trying to say it in a negative way or anything, because I don't like to come off like that. I don't want to come off negative anyway. I don't want to come off like I'm better than anybody. I never want to come off anything like that. I'm just like anybody else. I'm just showing you guys what it's like to do all this and how hard it is, and I work hard to get to where I'm at, and I still got a long way to go because I'm still stressed, still make a lot of money. It's still hard, but, and I know people all the time like, oh, I make this much, you're this and that, and I appreciate tips because I'm just passing through, so I don't know all the places to work, but I'm figuring it out. But I know this area is pretty good. You can kind of see the buildings. I don't know if you guys can really see it. It's weird as like when I see the video footage, it doesn't zoom in as good, but I'm not a cameraman to like zoom it in. I probably could do it through the app because I got the Mimo app for this DJI. I could edit the videos in it. Like I could edit videos in like 3 different things. I got CapCut, I got Adobe, I got DJ Mimo app, and then I can edit it through different other softwares, and I could do pretty good, but I usually just stick with CapCut. I've edited a few things to DJI app through the Mimo app, but it's just easier to do CapCut. And plus, if I'm paying for it, I'm going to use it. One thing about me, if I'm paying for it, I'm using it. I'm getting all I can. Look at the car wash. Pay for it, I'm going to every single day. Now, I haven't been to Love Car Wash in a minute. I haven't been to Waters Car Wash in a minute. But I'll be back in those areas, so yeah, I will be back there. But I'll be able to cancel the one I got. You know what? I'm going to go Las Olas. Let's go down Las Olas, see if we can make some money. I remember when I first came down there to what was it, Fort Lauderdale. I remember when I did those first premiere rides, I had no clue where I was at. But now I do. Like, I've been down here so long, I know where all this stuff is. There's the buildings. But I know where all this stuff is now. Like, I have a pretty good idea, especially with Fort Lauderdale. Miami, I'm still kind of confused. Like, I get into Miami Gardens, I get into Coral Gables, I get in all that. I get a little lost, get a little confused. Now, that one guy earlier today, that was kind of like, felt like he was impatient with the traffic. He was telling me like terminal this and that. I'm like, is he like watching me on YouTube or something? Cause he's like trying to tell me like I'm gonna miss the terminal. Because of that one episode. I tell you guys way too much stuff. I don't care. I don't hold nothing back. I don't care. I really don't. I mean, I really don't. If you ain't learn one thing about me, I don't really care. Like, I don't care what nobody thinks. In a sense, like you could think bad of me. I don't care. I really don't. I hope you think good of me. But if you think bad of me, well, it's all good. I don't like everybody either, so it don't matter. But like, I don't hold back stuff. Like, I don't, well, what's somebody gonna think of me? I don't care. You know, if you don't think of me, if you don't like me, well, you don't like me. I mean, it's not the end of the world. I'm not gonna die. You're not gonna hurt my feelings. Definitely ain't gonna hurt my feelings. But yeah, because I sit here and show everything. I just like, look, it's like you're right in the seat with me. Like, you know, that's how I try to make it, man. Try to do something different. You know, look at this. I'm going in like a circle. I don't even know if you can see it, but I'm sitting here talking and going in a circle. But it's all good. We're going to see some houses. Look at the beautiful houses. Some more of these nice little houses. They're not even little, too. I'm sitting here saying, look, oh, that one was beautiful. Dang, I can't back up, though. That'll look too much tonight. What's this guy doing? Well, you can watch my YouTube channel and see what I'm doing. So, I don't know. I think I might just go back down to Miami. I like those hanging lights in the trees. But now you're starting to see all these Christmas lights. I actually put up Christmas lights. I actually had a Christmas lighting business up in Brunswick. Island Lighting. They did a pretty good job. We'll see some more of these throughout the year as I travel. But I think I was just going to head back down towards where I was staying at. Because it's like I get these like good rides and then it's like dies off. So I got to move somewhere else. But then again, I really need to go to the gym here. You know what I should do? I should go to the gym and then go home, take a shower, and then go back out. That's probably what I should do. That's what I might do, just to take a break. Because I ain't got nothing else to do. Let me see how far the gym is. I might do that. Alright, so I'm not going in the gym, but I am going in over here to the tunnel. I'm not going to go in the gym because, not yet, because of the fact that it's going to be too packed. And I'm going to go out to the beaches and start working, make some money. Might turn comfort on. That's what I probably need to do. Just do comfort. Because I know this area is a little bit busier with comfort. Try to make me some money, then I'll go hit the gym, and then I'll come back. Because there's no sense of going out there and come all the way back out here to the gym. Might as well work out here since I got drawn out here. Go hit the gym, and then do whatever I got to do later in the night. Go back. I could always do the gym in a little bit. If I can make me like $100, go to the gym, come back, take a shower, and go out and do like South, Ball Harbor, do all that. Maybe make some money. It might be busy down there, it might not be. I got a $13 premiere ride. So see, look at that. Bam! So you make me $100, and then I'm gonna go hit the gym, going back, take a shower, and then go out again and make some more money again. So that's awesome though. See, if I could do 10 more premiere rides, then I will be at enough money to go back and do what I gotta do. I went into this restaurant, Catch and Fish or something right here, right off Los Olas, and it took me through the back way where you can't even get in there. It was crazy. Like literally like right there. It was through that back little alley. I had to go around it. It wants me to do a comfort ride. I'm not gonna do that. Oh, it's to the airport. My bad. I'm stupid. To the airport, call that. It's only like $9 to the airport, but it's to the airport. So then maybe I give a good ride, and then bam, I'll be hopefully make enough where I go hit the gym. Well, actually, it's still too early to get gym, so it really don't matter. But it'd be nice to hit that so I could just keep working, so that once it gets like 9 or 10 o'clock, I can go to the gym. I won't be as busy and get that over with. Because if I go now, actually the gym I go to is not really that busy, but sometimes they can be, and I try to get in and out of that place. It's nothing against like, I just don't like to wait, and it's not like I'm special or I'm better than someone else to, I gotta hurry up and work out. No, it's just I like to get in and get out of there, and people gotta work out too. But it seems like if you're doing certain exercises, other people tend to be doing that same type of exercise, and they only got limited machines, so there's only so much you can do. That's one reason why too I need to give it a personal trainer so I can learn some different exercises to switch it up some. So baby, I like some doing what you call it, abs and stuff too, because I really got to start doing abs. I actually never really had abs, but I definitely had a little bit better when I got now. But I'm not even fat. It's just need to do it. I want to do it. I like to work out. I like to be in shape. I don't know why I never really did when I was younger. I was just too busy getting drunk and doing stupid stuff. Now I really care less. And I don't more just rather work out, make some money, and But we'll see. Let me go put these. So you got to get all the way over, because see, that's where you go. You go that way, and it's how earlier I didn't have to do all this. It's a little waiting lot. Well, because I didn't get a ride yet, right? So that's how you do it. Well, people get so aggravated because so many of us drop off. We got to pull over there to get over, right? They want to take off and go super fast, and it's like you're somebody, and it's like, look, dude, you're in a rush. We're not. We're just trying to pick up. We're trying to get people somewhere safely. That's it. So, but whatever. They can speed off. Look at that. We're going to there, and I made some money, and then I could go to the gym. So that's awesome. I told you, making money on a Monday. All right, so I dropped him off. I'm at 137. Headed to the wait lot. Go get another one. I'm gonna get another ride. So we'll see what happens. So you got to get through all this traffic though, which I ain't really too big of a deal. I ain't rushing because it just gives me more time. I don't have to go to the waiting lot to get a ride. So we'll see what happens. You got all of these people though. It's crazy. All right, so now we have an issue. She's like way over here. I got to go over here. I don't know what she's doing, where she's at. I'm gonna have to figure it out, but I'm waiting on all these people. See all this traffic? It's crazy. So she told me, she goes, I'm at Terminal 3 Zone A. So I'm not sure how it works with the rideshare here. I remember they're kind of stricter in Fort Lauderdale when it comes to the ports and different stuff. So I'm about to figure it out, but that's going to be a tricky thing when I travel. Some airports are a lot stricter. Like Jacksonville, I didn't really care, except for they did move it to where you pick people up before I left there. But everywhere is a little different. Some places are stricter than others. I mean, I went to the port, they wanted a way bill. So if you were just trying to drop somebody off and you don't have a permit, you're going to get locked up, fined, all that. So you have to be careful. But I'm doing it through the app, so it shouldn't be a big deal. But at the same time, I don't know what they're doing or how this is working. But it don't matter. I'll figure it out. But like, I've had people try to, hey, can you give me, I can't do it. Even once I get the commercial insurance, if I don't have the correct permits for certain places, I ain't gonna be able to do it. And I ain't gonna get fined or get in trouble for it. It ain't worth it. So again, they put the wrong spot. I try to go to the thing. I can't get to it. I don't know where to go. So I had no choice but to cancel the ride because they wouldn't let me go in anywhere. I don't know where to go. I don't know. You got to put the correct spot when you're dealing with some of these places, because it's not easy to try to navigate when I don't have no navigation. I just wasted all that stuff. So I just wasted all that time. Literally wasted 20 minutes for that shit, man. It pisses me off. So I had to cancel again because they put the wrong spot. So I'm trying to navigate to where she's at. Her phone dies. I try to pull into the thing. The guy tells me I can't go in there. I got to go to this other place. I don't know where to go, how to get in there. I come out here. I just wasted 30 minutes trying to get to these people. And you guys got to put the correct place. I mean, I can't. There's nothing I can do some of these places, no matter what Uber tells you. It's not, you got to put the correct spot or walk to the correct spot because it's not always that easy. I just wasted all that time for like a $37 ride, and literally it just really makes me mad when people do that, because now I can't get a ride from the airport. I'm leaving the airport. I'm not even messing with it. And that lady's gonna have to wait longer because it's just aggravating. Like, I want to give you the ride, want to take you, but you're not in the right spot. I spent all that time trying to, okay, I'm coming to you, and then your phone dies, and then or it lost reception, one or the other, because it was great. I couldn't message her, and then all I get is the guy won't let me into the one spot where she says she's at. I can't get in there. And then the other spot's taxis. I can't get in there. And then I see another thing in the garage. Well, I don't know how to get into there. I done wasted enough time trying to get through there. So for me to swing back around and try to figure out how to get in there, nah, I'm good. Because I done wasted enough time. It's not worth it at that point. Like, it's just crazy though. Like, if you put in the wrong spot, you went to the wrong spot, and you put the wrong spot for me to go to, the directions it gave to me to was zone 2, or the second spot of the waiting lot of the rideshare. You were in zone 3. Well, I couldn't get into zone 3, and then if there was a different zone 3, I don't know how to get into that if I'd already passed it. Well, I don't have the directions because you put in the wrong one. I just wasted 30 minutes trying to get to you. I canceled. I don't care if I get any money or not, but at that point I wasted enough time. I'm not swinging back around because I'm losing money at that point, so I gotta go. Like, it's just frustrating though. It's twice that's happened today, but whatever, I don't care. I'm tired of the airport. I don't want no more airport rides. I'm leaving the airport today. It's just frustrating. Like, it's usually so simple, and then people, and then maybe it's not their fault, but you gotta go to wherever you put that spot, go to it, because sometimes it's not that easy to go somewhere else. It's just not. And then if you don't go to the designated spots when you're at an airport, when you're at a port or one of those places, we could get in trouble. It is not worth the little bit of money that we're getting paid to get in trouble, get fined, or whatever. So, whatever. I just left the airport. A lady's just gonna have to wait longer. Ain't nothing I can do about it. I tried, but I do this so you guys can see how frustrating it is for us. I know how frustrating it probably is for you, but at least you can understand why stuff happens. Like, and then maybe you guys will try to do something. And I understand some things you can't help sometimes, whatever. But go ask somebody. Say, hey, where do I go to this zone? And then at the airport, they might not be that helpful because the cabs want to kind of push. They don't care for us. But ain't nothing I could do when I got people won't let me in certain spots. Nothing I could do. So I canceled. I left somebody else to pick her up. And it's super busy. It's going to take them forever to get to them. Oh, well, I wasted too much time. And it's frustrating, man, because I literally could have used that little bit of money. And then now I can't even get a ride because it still got me in a queue for the waiting lot. So I had to go offline. I don't even care. I was so aggravated, man. I'm not really aggravated. I'm just mad that I wasted all that time. Like, it should have been as simple. She should have been in the car. We're good to go. And I literally wasted time because you're not in the right spot. And then I can't get to whatever spot you thought you were at. I couldn't get to it. And if I could, I'd already passed it because I didn't have the correct directions because you didn't put it in there. I tell you, dealing with an airport sometimes is a waste of time. Like, it should be a smooth, simple process, but people aren't from here, and then they go to the wrong spot, and then it just turns into a mess sometimes. And it's frustrating because airports should be good money, and I communicate with people, but when your phone dies or you lose reception, I can't get a hold of you, and then you're in the wrong spot. Like, all you got to do is just go to the spot where Uber tells you to go so that I have directions to see where you're at. Because I seen where she was at the whole time, so I was going towards her. She even said, hey, I'm over here. But then your phone dies, so I don't know where you're at. And then once you get in a certain spot in the airport, because you're in like not a tunnel like this, but you're in like under a parking garage, it's got all that stuff. GPS doesn't catch it. It will glitch. So I don't get the accurate spot exactly where you're at. And I can't just pull over all the time to pick you up in a busy airport. Sometimes Miami's different. Some airports are a little bit more relaxed, but some airports aren't. And you know, Fort Lauderdale, they don't play around, and I know that, so that's why too. I just said I'm gone because it's not worth $39. I'll go make $39 off 2 rides over here somewhere, you know, because it's too much of a hassle sometimes. The airport's just not worth it. Like, I wasn't even driving that far. It's a good surge, the price is high, but ain't nothing I could do. Like, I wasted more time than what it was worth for that ride, and then I just frustrated. I'm about to go park, but it's just, I hate losing money, because I would have been up 200. I could have went to the gym, could have done all that. Now I'm just gonna say, I mean, it's like 7:30, so I'm just gonna go drive around, go hit the beaches with some tourists, do some easy rides. I'd rather do a bunch of easy rides. I get tired of the airport. Airport's great, but sometimes it just gets frustrating when something like that happens. When it's super busy, people don't go to the right spot, and you got to remember, cabs don't like us. A lot of them airport people don't like Uber or Lyft, so they might even give you wrong directions. I really don't know. I don't deal with people from the airport. I don't understand, you know, it's whatever though, but I'm just frustrated. I'm so frustrated. Yeah, it ended up giving me $4.52 like cancellation fee, and I feel bad because I wish you could do it without it, because I wasn't doing it to get a cancellation fee, but literally I had to go out of the airport. I don't know where to get her at. I think she was in a spot that I couldn't get to, thinking, you know, because there's cabs there, we could do it. They don't realize, and they might not be from here, but I think they were, because she added a stop, so I'm pretty sure they were from Pompano or something. So it was a busy airport. They just didn't, whatever flight they took, they didn't feel like, I don't know the story, so I don't want to like speculate on something, but I wish I could send it back to her. I don't want it. Like, I don't want people to feel like, oh, you're just trying to. No, I drew around 30 minutes, 4 hours. That's not worth. I don't even care for that at that point. I don't want anything. I just want to go and get out of there and make some money, because that airport was jam packed and it was so aggravating. I just frustrated my time. And you see it on TikTok, because at least on there I can post little updates faster than YouTube. But it's just frustrating, man. Same thing you'll see on here too, though. You know, I'm sure all this like headaches and craziness makes for good content, but God, it's so frustrating. It's so aggravating. I'm sure people are like, oh, this is entertaining. It's great. But, yeah, you can't really script it. You know, you couldn't make anything better. Something like this just a lot better, but it's real. But it's just like what we have to deal with. It's like what we have to go through sometimes. And it's so mad because, like, imagine you driving through that airport was bumper to bumper. I got footage of it. You've seen it, right? So it's like, forever to get from anywhere, and then you're like, okay, we're almost there, I'll be there in a second, and that takes 15-20 more minutes than what it should, and okay, no big deal, whatever, it's busy. And then you get up there and the phones, they turn gray, because you'll see how it showed her blue. Well, it turns gray, and then it says 3 minutes ago, so she lost signal or her phone died. Being on a plane, phone probably died, but we're underneath the thing, so she might have lost signal. I don't know, can't get a hold of her, can't do nothing. And I should have just messaged her, said, look, I can't get to you. I should have done that. Next time I will do that. And usually sometimes I do that. Like, look, I can't get to you. Somebody else has to get to you. Because I don't want them just thinking like anything crazy. But it's like, just go to that spot that Uber told you to go to. It's a farther walk. I'm sorry, but you can change your pickup spot. You could change it. And if you can't, well, then it might be because I can't pick you up there because it's an airport. Because airports are strict when it comes to, like, even Uber Black, stuff like that. It's pretty strict about it. We can literally get fined. Fort Lauderdale's ticketing, towing people's cars, doing all that. I'm not doing that for $39. I'm not saying that would have happened to me. But I know it happens at that airport. Miami, they're pretty lenient. They don't really care. Jacksonville, they don't really care. Orlando, they'll blow a whistle at you. They don't really care. Tampa, they don't really care. Most airports, but Fort Lauderdale, for some reason, they're on some stuff, you know, and that's Fort Lauderdale Airport. Then you gotta go to Sunny's Isles, and they're caring about the Uber lights. So, you know, everywhere, certain areas, you got certain things you got to deal with. But it's just frustrating. Like, and I'll try to show everybody. I'll show you guys, like, look, this job ain't easy, and I gotta travel the country and work all these areas that I don't really know like that. Like, I don't know Jacksonville. Like, I know Jacksonville, but I don't know Tampa or Fort. See, I don't even know what I'm trying to talk about. I don't know Fort Lauderdale like that. Like, I do, but I don't. and I've been doing pretty good with it. But when there's headaches like that, I have no clue. Because when I was in 3 Zone A, that was where the cabs were. She wasn't there. And then they were telling me to go, so I went to the other rideshare thing. That one was closed. So I was supposed to be in the second one. So it's just frustrating. So now I just got a ride for like $7. It's a comfort ride, taking them out to a restaurant out here at the beaches, which is good. Pick them up, take them to a restaurant, do a couple bar hopping rides. I'll make that $40 back, whatever. And then I'm gonna go hit the gym. I'm gonna go do some curls and all that stuff. I gotta do arms. I did legs the other day when I did it, and I took a day off. I did some push-ups and stuff though. But I gotta go get a good workout in because I'm so frustrated. I'm not really mad anymore. I don't let it bother me, but I can't help but to be frustrated. I mean, wouldn't you be frustrated? You gotta put yourself in my shoes, you know? I always try to say, hey, put yourself in other people's shoes. Sometimes put yourself in my shoes, or our shoes, or driver's shoes. See what we gotta go through. And I know it gets frustrating and it sucks for you guys, but you gotta realize how hard it is for us sometimes. And a lot of cops, a lot of people don't like us. And all we're trying to do is earn an honest living, and it's not always easy. And, you know, Uber don't care. Uber would fire us in a heartbeat for no reason because we're just a number to them. But everybody else, they don't like us, but they'd rather hire us. All the cab companies, they don't like us, but they'd be like, hey, you want to come work for me? No, I don't. But it's whatever. I just, you know, this guy's got to understand, man, it's not an easy job sometimes. So when I dropped him off at the Philly, it was like an Eagles bar or something. He's local. It's like a little local spot over here off of Sunrise and Ocean Boulevard. But I got a ride for another $7 to pick up another lady at Publix. I just did it because it's only a couple miles. It's paid pretty good. I'm trying to make back that $39 I lost. But she was texting me. She's like, I'm at Publix. And I think because she see me going, well, you know, sometimes we get rides before we drop off, so we have to drop off. I don't normally do it because Premier doesn't necessarily do it. Excel doesn't necessarily do it. Like Halloween it kind of did, but I don't really do comfort like that. But that's why, if it looks like that, either that or we have to turn around because it gave us the ride too far. I've had to do that. Or just like earlier, taking the guy to the airport, it glitched on Las Olas, telling me to go straight when I could have just turned around, gave me the wrong direction, and ended up having to go down to another light, which I had to actually go down 2 lights because I couldn't get over because there was so much traffic. So there's a lot of different instances of why sometimes if you're like watching, I don't know if you do or not, if you're watching it and you see us and you're like, where are they going? Well, there's a lot of instances why things happen. I'm not going to turn in there because I don't know if it'll. So I'm at 160 right there. You can see it, 168 trips. Now I would have been at 200 off that one trip and probably done some more by now. But I'm not going to harp on it. I just really aggravated about that. I hate losing money, especially good money. Like, how would you feel about a good trip? But I couldn't. It's just whatever. I don't want to talk about it no more. I shouldn't talk about it. It's done and over with. But I'm at 160. I just did 2 little short trips. It's cold out here, though. Temperature's dropping. So it might be in the 40s. So I don't know how busy it's going to be. Especially if I go to the gym now and come back out later, it definitely won't be that busy. But these people are from up north, they should be used to it. Put on a jacket, let's go. But being at the beach, you know, when it's windy and stuff, yeah, that can be kind of a headache. But you're definitely hanging out at the pool. That's a cool little place right there. I forget the name of it. The Baha Mar, SRR, I don't know. Some of these names I can't really pronounce, but I still got to keep driving. I got to make some more money. Like, I'm not going to be like, oh, well, I'm done for the night. No, I'm not done for the night. Definitely not. I only got 6 hours I could drive. Dang, I've been driving that long already. I don't even feel like it. It's because sitting at the airport trying to pick up those people. That's what we kill a lot of the time. But hey, it is what it is. So I got an 879 Uber XL ride, so that's not bad. We'll see this cool cruise ship. Look at that. Wow. good view of it. I don't know if that's like a Disney cruise, what cruise line it is, but it's pretty nice. And that's a big ship. But you got all this right here. This is all Las Olas, Cordova, or that's the Omni, I think, or it might be the that's the where they do what do you call it? What do you call it, man? The convention center. That's what that is. See, I can't think. Like my brain just ain't working. All right, see how it shows blue where they're at? I showed like how it showed that lady. Well, when it goes gray, that means two things. It means either you lost reception or your phone died. And that just shows that it lost signal to that person's phone. And it will even show you like 35 seconds ago, 3 minutes ago. It'll show how long it's been since that app registered with that person. So they could move and it's not going to register. It's going to be still in that spot. That's why with her, I couldn't really communicate and it was frustrating. But just, I'll show you when I see gray. I'll show it to you guys so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So I dropped those people, older couple, off at Pier 66. That's the resident building. It was like $8, literally like a mile down the street. Older, they were from Vero Beach. That's funny because I was like, yeah, Fort Pierce. Or I lived in Fort Pierce. I do say Fort Pierce because I did go to high school there and all that. So I hadn't lived there in a long time, but I do claim Fort Pierce. Even though I lived in Orlando, lived in Jacksonville, lived in Brunswick, lived in Jessup. So pretty nice place. I want to see it. Pier 66. Off to the next ride. So I'm at 173. 3 rides. I've made almost what I missed on that one ride. And to that lady, if you ever do see this, I do apologize for the headache, but it was a headache and the people at the airport were trying to get me to do this and do that, and I don't know. So, and I wasn't really mad at you, more mad at myself for wasting the time and not being able to get it there, because I'm not one to sit there and like try to, well, I'm going to do this, that, and get a cancellation fee and haul. No, I don't care about that. What I care about is picking you up, getting you somewhere safely. I want to take the ride. Otherwise, I would have just hit decline. If I didn't want to take the ride, I wouldn't have took the ride. I'm not worried about a cancellation rating. I'm not worried about acceptance rating. I don't care about none of that. So if you give me a ride, if I take a ride, I want to take the ride. I don't want a cancellation fee. I don't want a headache. I just want to pick you up, take you there. Like I picked them up, took them, easy peasy, piece of cake. That's all I want to do. But it doesn't always work out like that, unfortunately. Oh, fuck. My hands, I feel like I must be getting old. It's like arthritis or something. It's like I crack my knuckles and then it's like they get stiff, and sometimes it's like they, I don't know. Getting old, man. I'm only like 40 or 40. I'll be 41 here soon, pretty soon. But I'll be working. I ain't gonna be doing nothing but working. That's what I did last year. Work. Ain't no party on your birthday. Nah, for real though, I worked. I don't care. What I am going to do is go back over here. I still got Comfort on. That was an XL ride. I have been getting some Premier rides over here, but I tend to get more Comfort. And that goes to show, like, I do Comfort. Like, it's not like, oh, I'm not going to do that. I've done Uber over here too, but Uber just sends me so much junk that it's not worth it. If I could do these higher tiers and I can make money doing it, then why bother with it? Like, I'm not going to, I see people, they'll sit there and have them all on there, but I'm not sifting through all that. It's just pointless, you know. I'm going to sit there and sift through the ones that I really want. And even then, you still got to sift through them sometimes. Not too much, but still sometimes. So it's like 8:30, and they gave me a $4 tip. So I made $12 off literally a mile ride. $173. If I could do like 2 more of those, I'd be happy. But I really need to make more than that too, though. But I only got a few more hours to work. I don't know how I burned through that many hours, because I've been working. Well, because earlier today I had those. See, I've had a headache of a day, but I didn't let it like get me down. I got a little frustrated a couple times, but I didn't let it get me down. But that's actually, though, And I'm gonna be honest with you, like, I show you all that stuff, like, I don't have to, but I do because I want to show everything I have to deal with, any mistakes I make, whatever. I want to show it because I don't want to just show all the good stuff. I show everything. Like, if I make a mistake, I'm gonna show it. If I was wrong, I'm gonna admit it. Look, I was wrong. I should have done that. Whatever. I'll admit it. I don't care. Like, I don't care. So I want to give the real reality of what it's like doing this, and I want people to see it. And that's why I show that stuff. Like, you know, I could have drove back around and get her, but at that point I wasted so much time. I was aggravated. I didn't know where she was at. Her phone's like disconnected. So, but I show all that stuff because I want people to see, like, look what we got to deal with sometimes. And I can't speak for everybody. Not everybody's, you know, and somebody had even said something earlier, like, why didn't you call them? Well, I can't call them when you're stuck in traffic and you're in Miami. Like, there's a lot of instances that it's hard when you're in certain areas. Like, some areas, yeah, you could do certain things. Some areas you can't. It's just, there's nothing you can do about it. So, I don't know. I didn't know that was part of that hotel. I took those ladies to that Hilton right there. It's like the Marion. But that's like part of it. Must be like a bar. That's part of the hotel, because I've seen people sitting up on that thing, or maybe it's just something they can walk on. I don't know. But I know these bars aren't very busy tonight. You know why? Because it's freezing cold down here. It's supposed to get in the 40s. So whoever's working in bars, I feel bad for you guys because I know you're not making no money. But that's part of the life of working on a cold night on the beach sometimes, you know. They did a pretty good job with all that little light up thing right there. And this elbow room, I swear, this place is always busy right there. The elbow room is always busy right there. That place is always packed, full of people, like tourists, locals, everybody. I picked up a lot of people that said it's a good place. And then they got the little things all in there. See, all these little bars. And then I got a comfort ride. I want to take it because it's only a mile. I'm going to do it. Even though I got to drive like a quarter of a mile to pick them up. But I'm going to do it. Yeah, making that money back. A lot of short trips, but I don't care. Sometimes it's easier just to do that, like doing these little short trips. Yeah, I'm not getting it all in one walk, but you know what? I'm surprised I'm driving less miles than I would drove that long trip. Actually, that one for her was only like 13 miles, but still, you know, I'm still kind of frustrated about that. You see, I still can't really get over it, like, but you know, it's not the end of the world. It's not like it was like a $300 ride or some unicorn or something. Then I'd have been really mad, but I still wouldn't have quit because I got to make money. I'll tell you what, I'm just having a day to day. I'll tell you what, I'm just having a day. I just come down and follow Uber's directions. And there was a bus stopped right here and I couldn't go, so I couldn't pick up the person. And I'm like literally, they finally just let everybody go. And it's just like really frustrating, man. Oh man, it's all good though. So we're gonna try this again. Oh man, it's almost like one thing after another, but it's all good. It's life of being an Uber driver. I mean, I'm not mad. You could normally get like frustrated, but I'm not. I just can't do nothing but laugh about it. You know, it's like, you know, but it's all good. It just wasn't meant to be. Maybe I'll get a better ride, you know, I don't know. I had to stop for a second. I just got out of the car, it's like, this is crazy. And then there was like 4 cars pulled in behind me, and there's like 50 people getting off the bus. And I'm like, following Uber's directions. And I could have just turned down here, and I would have got there so much faster. But, you know, it's just whatever. It ain't no big deal. Even if it like, oh, I lose advantage mode or something, I don't really care. I don't care. I just want to make some money, man. I just want some things to keep going smooth. But I'm not mad. I don't care. It's whatever. It just happens. It's just one of them things where you gotta just let it go. But oh man, oh, frustrated. Not really. It's almost like I should just go to the gym, work out, go back, take a shower, and then go try out South Beach. what I might do. You know, maybe that's just something telling me, like, you know what you need to do is take a break. I don't want to, like, stop because I got to make more money. But what I might have to do is switch over to Lyft and do some Lyft Black, extra comfort, and just do some Lyft, make some money too, because I only got so many more hours on here. I don't even really know how many more hours I got. Let me see. My driving time, like 4. Well, I got 6 hours. I still got some time. It seems like less, but oh man, I feel sorry, dude. Tried to come get you. I got stuck behind a bus, and I couldn't even back out because it was a one-way street. So I was thinking about doing it. I'm like, no, because then somebody else is gonna come, which they did. So I'm glad I didn't. But it was like I was just literally stuck in a spot where I just, like, you know, I'm just gonna stop. Somebody said something. I don't know if they were talking to me. They probably weren't. They were just talking. But I was just like, you know what? It's all good. I'm not mad. I don't care. I just laugh about it because it's like, dang, man, like one thing after another. But it's been a rough day. Rough day to make $173. That would have been at like 180 or something. What is it? What do they say? What is it? Woosah. But it's all good. Uber's probably mad at me now, but nothing I could do about it, man. Really nothing I could do about it. Oh, I got a bunch of tips. I think I already sent all those people things. I hate their new maps. It sucks because it makes it complicated to do anything. Yeah, I sent all these people thank yous. I just want to make sure because I want people to see. I said thank you. Oh, I missed one. See, that's why I double check it. But now driving around and I'm not getting any rides. Still got comfort on because this area is pretty. You know what? I'm gonna go up Lauderdale by the sea because there's a bunch of little restaurants. But now it's getting colder, so it might get slower. And that's what I fear too. Is like if I go home and take a shower, I might put on like button-up shirt, so because I don't have any jackets. They're all in Jacksonville. But don't worry, I will not forget them again. And it's not that I forgot them, I just didn't think I would need them, or I was planning to be back there sooner, but things don't always work out as planned. But it's all good. But nose is like super dry and it gets stocked up. I need to go blow it. What I need to do, maybe I could get an energy drink, and I might have to go to Pompano gym because the other one's way too far. Pompano's the one where I went to when I first came down here. But it was a nice gym. Just the people thought I was trying to hit on his girlfriend. No, I'm not trying to hit on your girlfriend. No girl wants to be the Uber driver, so I ain't really. Last thing on my mind right now is worried about trying to, which, you know, wouldn't mind getting laid, but that's not gonna happen, so it's whatever. I got enough problems as it is. I don't need to add a girl to the mix right now because that would just cause more complications that I don't, more headaches that I can't really, that I don't need to deal with, but whatever. Yeah, I'm going back up toward Lauderdale. I'm actually, since I'm near Pompano, I'm just going to go to the gym. I'm going to go to Walgreens and buy some soap and some shampoo. I take a shower at the gym. I forgot about that. Nah, because I just got to go back. Yeah, that don't make no sense. I'm just going to go work out. And then I'm going to come back and take a shower because I need to put on a jacket or something anyways, because this shirt, I love this shirt, love these. These aren't the gray jeans I got, but it's a little chilly. Even though I'm in the car, it's still a little chilly. But whatever. If I get a ride before I get up there, I might do it, especially if it's a premiere ride or something. Because I really want to make like $200, but it's not really looking too good right now. It's going to be a long episode, but you know what? It's going to be longer days, so might as well be whatever. So, I got a trip. It's like $7, and it gave it to me as a match, And then it said all requests taken, and then it gave it to me. So plays those wonderful games that Uber likes to play, which I didn't really care because it wasn't like I was going into this lane or that lane to try to do that, because I hate when it tries to make us look like an idiot because we're trying to prepare to, possibly get the trip and be in the right position, and then it changes its mind and says no, and then it says yeah, and then you're already gone, and then it doesn't realize how hard it is to get back to them. But I got these people, pick them up, take them to Lauderdale by the Sea, and then I'm going to the gym. So I'm gonna go work out, get that out of the way, kind of relax a little bit, burn some stress, go back to the apartment, or not apartment, but the Airbnb, take a shower. I wear the same jeans, but I'm gonna put on a different shirt, long sleeve shirt, and then I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna make some more money. And if I gotta do Lyft, I'll do Lyft Black. I'm gonna make some money, because I can make another couple $100. I hope. Maybe not, but I'll try. I ain't got nothing to lose. But time. And what do I gotta do? Sleep. Already edited enough videos. This one's gonna take a while to edit because it's gonna be a long one. But I think they're gonna have to start being longer because I'm gonna be working longer shifts, making more money. I just maybe should stop talking more. I don't know. So I picked up the people. They were from Iowa, and they were talking about Des Moines, but they were asking about the channel and all this. The lady was really funny. They were really nice. Dropped them off at Hooters, but then again, I didn't see Hooters. I don't know if they were joking, but it was funny though. Or they had went to Hooters. Or no, I didn't pick them up at Hooters. I don't know, but they were a nice couple. They were funny. They were really funny. So you meet some really good people sometimes. And you know what? That's the thing too, is even sometimes all the hassle and different stuff, then you pick up some good people, some nice people, and it really makes a difference. And then I had the girl before them. I told them, I said, I'm sorry. It took so long, but I was talking to the girl before you. Might go out with her one night. They're like, oh, well, it's all good. Don't worry about it. And I was like, yeah. I was like, I didn't want to seem like taking too long, but at the same time, I was talking to her. She's pretty, nice girl. Maybe she texts me. She ain't texted me yet, but hopefully she does. If not, well, she can get a hold of me. She's got my card. I got my information out there. It ain't that hard to get it. It's really not, but we'll see. So I got another like $7 comfort ride. I was trying to do something else and it popped up. So I'm gonna take them real quick, and then I'm going to the gym. Then I'm going to the gym. Then I might go back. Well, I mean, I'll say I gotta go back, take a shower if I go to the gym, and then go do something else. Go do some more. So I went to the gym. It's crazy, like all the headaches I had all day, right? Had pretty few headaches today. Not really, not crazy, but just some headaches. Like really had some stuff that I shouldn't have dealt with, and they didn't know what to do, and just kind of frustrated. Whatever, right? But it's crazy as all that stuff still made like $200 over that, and I'm still probably gonna go out. I'm gonna take a shower, but all that, right? I met this chick. She was like a couple rides back. I gave her my card. We kind of just started to talk, click, kind of. It was like nice for once. And then I was just telling her I was doing whatever, and she was like we were talking about West Palm and all that. So she asked for my number, so I gave her my card. But I'm so slow when it comes to that stuff. Dang, I should have just said, well, just give me your number, I'll text you. So I would have had it, because she still didn't text me yet. I don't know if she lose the card. She got the other thing. You can find my number, but it's like, I'm so slow when it comes to women sometimes. Like, even if a girl's hitting on me sometimes, I wouldn't even really, I don't realize it till later on. Because when I'm doing these rides, I don't want to sit there and act like I'm trying to hit on a girl. Because, like, she asked for my number, like, so that's, I'm going to give it to you, definitely. But especially, she's pretty, all that, and I would definitely like to go out, be nice, but I'm so slow because I didn't get her number, didn't think about it, whatever, but I'm not gonna, it's always because I'm so safeguarded where I don't want to be seen like I'm hitting on a girl in the car, because I don't want her to be uncomfortable. So that's why I get like that, and I get a little slow. And sometimes I don't realize it till later on, like, was that girl hitting on me? And I'm just slow when it comes to that stuff. And I'm like, dang, man, I really should have just got her number. Because she's like, I'll just text you right when I get out. And I'm like, I should have just, well, just give me your number, I'll text you or whatever. But I'm so slow, I didn't think about all that. So then, I don't know, I'm sitting there like, well, I guess she's not going to text me. Oh, well. But, maybe she will. That'd be nice. But we'll see. But I'm so slow, I could have avoided all that. And bam, would have had it and been no issue. But that goes to show, like, all the headaches I had today. And I showed all that stuff. Like, I'm not perfect, but I had so many issues. And I try to show them so people see it. I don't want to be, like, negative or not. But if all that stuff wouldn't have happened like that, might not have met her. Probably definitely wouldn't have. So it's weird how all the headaches could end up with something better. I mean, I still ain't got a text from her yet. Hopefully she does. Probably won't do it till tomorrow. I hope she does. But if she don't, then it's my fault for being too slow. But my whole thing is all that is all because all the headaches equal something good happening. You just don't see it until later on. So, get out, make sure it's clean.